everyone, welcome to Fashion For You. In this video I am going to show you a tutorial on Anarkali dress. I have got this stuff for my Anarkali. This is georgette. This is the fabric for my Anarkali, orange color fabric, and this patch I have got for the neck, and this pink color border I'll attach at the hemline. And this fabric is brasso. I'm going to make sleeves with this brasso, and this lace I'll put on this bottom at the hemline. The dress which I'm going to make is a kind of designer dress, like a party wear dress. So if you are interested in making a party wear dress, just go to internet and search for the dresses like Anarkali dresses, and you will get lots of options on the internet. Similar way I've done, and I find this combination orange and pink very beautiful. So I've selected this combination, and to add extra look I've taken this blue color lace. Thinking of all these fabrics, the design which is there in my mind is very wonderful. I hope the end result would be same like that. So now I'll start. The Anarkali which I'm going to make is without bodice, so that would be having kalis right from the shoulder till the hem. At the hem I'm going to add this border with this lace. Like I'll add this border like this, and in the center I'll put this lace. So I'll take 7 inches border for this pink fabric, and length of my ready Anarkali is 50 inches. So I'll reduce 7 inches from 50 inches, so it becomes 43. So I'll cut my Anarkali 43 inches, and then I'll add extra border at the hem to extend it. If I'll cut it off 50 inches and then we will try to put the border, we won't be able to put the border nicely because the Anarkali is in A shape. The length at the hemline is more, and when I turn my border to the upside, the length is less. So some pleats will come in between the border, and that pleats are visible, and that doesn't give a great feeling to Anarkali. So the nice way to put the border is you cut your Anarkali of less size, and then you put a border to extend that Anarkali. I'll show you attaching the border in the same way. That's why I'm going to cut my Anarkali of 7 inches less. That means my ready length of Anarkali is 50 inches, and 7 inches border I'm going to put at the hemline. So it would be 43 inches. So I'll cut my Anarkali 43 inches and half an inch seam allowance at the hem and half inch seam allowance at the shoulder. So I'll cut kalis of 44 inches. This is one layer of the fabric because I'll cut a single pattern for kalis. And now half an inch I'll leave here, and then I will start taking measurements because that half an inch I'll leave for the kali seam allowance. This line, I think it is not visible for you, but you take half an inch from here and mark a line, and then take all your measurements from there. First of all, I'll take a shoulder measurement, that is half of my shoulder measurement, 7.25 inches. I'll take the same length for my armhole. From here also I'll take 7.25 inches. Neck width I'll take 3 inches because I have to put a neck patch that is of width 6 inches, so half of that is 3 inches. And I'll extend this line, that is my first line, and I'll take my bust measurement here. bust measurement is 36, add 2 inches, 38, divide by 4, 9.5. So 9.5 I will take here. I'll make a curve over here for my armhole. And 0.75 inches for the shoulder drop. Eight inches from here I'll take my waistline. I'll make a straight line. Here. I'll take my waist measurement. 30 plus 2 divided by 4 is 8. Make this a curve like this, the outer curve. This way you will get good fitting. Now, as I told you, length I will take 44 inches. So I will measure the length and then I will mark ghera. The length of Anarkali, as I told you, I will take 44 inches, including the seam allowance. So I'll mark here. I'll mark a straight line. Now, from the waistline, I'll first mark my hip line at 7 inches. My hip is, I keep it 10 inches. Again I have to mark after leaving that half inch. So I mark from the line which I have marked and I'll join it straight here. I'll extend this line to waistline. Now, from this hip line, I'll take from here. This is 21. So from here also, I'll take 21 here. Because the length should be same on all the sides in a round way. If I'll not take this 21 inches here, these sides, the Anarkali, will hang on the sides. So I have to take this. Similarly, I'll take it in a round way, 21, so that I can mark a round shape. So this is the shape for my Anarkali. I'll first cut from here. Now, this is my stitch line. A half inch I will take from here. Now, this is my waistline. I'm going to cut 24 pennant Anarkali. That means 12 kalis for the front side and 12 kalis at the back side. I'll divide this waistline into 6 parts. I'm going to make 24 panel Anarkali. You can make 32 panel Anarkali or more. What you have to do, the number of Anarkali you're going to make, you have to divide that number by 4, and that you have to divide your waistline into that number of parts. So I'm going to divide this line into 6 parts. This is 8 inches. 8 divided by 6 comes out to be 1.33. So I'll take this approximately 1.35. No need to divide the full line, but if you want, you can take for your convenience, because we are going to take this kali and this kali only for my Anarkali, and rest of the kalis I'll cut similar to this one. So 1.35 I've taken from here and 1.35 I'll take from here. going to extend these points straight to the shoulder. Similarly, I'll extend this point right there. Now I'll take this point till the ghera. Ghera is up to you how much flare you want. I want it to be more flare, so I'll take the bottom part for this kali to be more. The ghera of this anarkali I want around 2.5 meters in a round way. So according to that, 24 panel anarkali, around it comes out to be from here 4 inches. I'll take here 4 inches, half inch here for the seam allowance, half inch here also I'll take for the seam allowance, and this much ghera I want for my anarkali. And for the side kalis, this is the stitch line, so from here I'll take this 4 and half inch more for the seam allowance. Now I'll match this point which I have taken on the waistline with the point I've taken on my ghera. I'll use this scale. And this point so I've marked 2 kalis. This is my side kali and this is my kalis which will come in between. This thing is 4 inches including seam allowance, and here also I've taken 4 inches including seam allowance here for the half inch, and here also I've taken half inch in the kali itself. Now I'll cut this pattern for my anarkali. Half an inch I'll leave on this side also because this will come. These are in between kalis, so I require half inch space here also, and then I'll join with the line below. This is my side kali, so leave half inch. Here on the armhole I'll cut exactly where I have marked, as I do for the kurti. So this is my side kali. Similarly, I'll cut in between kali. Again, leave half inch here. I've got these 2 patterns. This is for the sides and this is for the center. I'll cut this kind of panel 20, and these I'm going to cut 4 for the sides. Now I'll cut this on the fabric. This is Georgette chiffon fabric, and the width of this fabric is more, around 1.5 inches. I've made it double along width. It is quite long, so I can get these much long kalis. So one by one, I have doubled it and again doubled it, means these are 4 layers of the fabric, and this is the cut kali for the middle one. I have put this kali and now I will cut. These 4 are side kalis and these rest of them are in between kalis. These type of kalis I've cut 20 and these are 4. So I'll fold it like this so that it will be easier while stitching. Now I'll cut sleeves. Sleeves I'll cut of this fabric. I'll take 3 inches from here. And mark a straight line. Now I'll take 7.25 inches and make curve. Here the length of sleeve is 20. Here I'll take around 5 inches. Now I'll cut this. Now I'll give front cutting. Take 2 layers. So cutting is done. Now I'll stitch all the kalis together. To watch how I stitch all these pieces together, you can watch my other video, how to stitch anarkali.